My wounds were, fortunately, not deep. Had the gannet struck, I would surely have been killed on my own doorstep. The other birds, black gulls, white gulls, and so forth, had pecked and torn, but they were as yet still inexperienced at attacking human beings, and so had done no very serious damage. My preparations had been most fortunate. Throughout the afternoon, the birds assailed the house without luck, and we sat in the kitchen and listened. We listened, and we watched Chippikins. The madness which had seized the other birds now was his, too. He glared at us with malevolent hatred in his tiny eyes, thrust his short, pointed beak at us through the golden bars of his cage, threw himself again and again at the little gate, hoping to break it down.
Oh, I'm afraid for him. He'll hurt himself.
Good.
Poor little man, he can't help himself. He must have caught something from all those awful birds outside.
Turn on the wireless. Let's have the wireless.
I'll do it.
Father.
What?
The school bus. Do you suppose the kids are all right?
Oh, yes, I wouldn't worry about it.
I hope so.
Chippikins, do leave off that, darling. You'll hurt your little self. Yes, baby. Mama's here. Oh, Mother, what happened? He bit me. Here, look at my finger.
Oh, dear. I'll get the iodine.
And you can leave off that, John Waite.
As you said, Mother Dobbs, he can't help himself. I'm going upstairs and check things. Upstairs it seemed worse. What worried me most were the bedroom fireplaces. They were quite close to the roof, and I could hear many birds which had made their way down the chimneys. Now, with only a thin plywood thickness between them and the interior of the house, they screamed and scratched at the wood. I reinforced wherever I could, particularly on the windows. For wood, I tore the bottoms from the bureau drawers, knocked the panels out of several closet doors, tore down shelves wherever I could find them. And then, deciding it would be too dangerous to hazard a night upstairs in separate rooms, I started carrying down armfuls of bedding to the kitchen. When I finished moving things, I locked both bedroom doors. If they should break through the bedroom windows or fireplaces during the night, the doors would hold them for a while. And perhaps in their mad jamming of the rooms, they would smother. Perhaps they would die. At the landing, I piled as much furniture as I could. Made a solid wall of bureaus, tables, chests, mattresses, and so forth. Now, should they break through the doors, they would have this third barrier to assail. But by that time, it would be over. Surely. I regarded my handiwork with some pride and wondered. Outside, I could hear the birds beating against the house. Wings brushing the surface, sliding, scraping, seeking a way of entry. The sound of many bodies pressed together, shuffling on the sills. Now and again a thud, a crash, as some birds dived and fell. Many would kill themselves that way. But not enough. Never enough.
John?
Yes, Meg?
There's to be another report in a moment. The man said so.
Good.
Yeah, eat your cheese sandwich. It's good.
Oh, thank you.
This is London calling. A national emergency was proclaimed at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Measures are being taken to safeguard the lives and property of the population, but it must be understood that these are not easy to effect immediately, owing to the unforeseen and unparalleled nature of the present crisis.
Unparalleled. Get him.
Every householder must take precautions through his own buildings, and where several people live together, as in flats and apartments, they must unite to do the utmost they can to prevent entry. It is absolutely imperative that every individual stay indoors tonight and that no one at all remain on the streets or roads or anywhere without doors. The birds, in vast numbers, are attacking anyone on sight, and have already begun an assault upon buildings, but these, with due care, should be impenetrable. The population is asked to remain calm and not to panic. Owing to the exceptional nature of the emergency, there will be no further transmission from any broadcasting station until 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Wish we had a gramophone. Father, could I have a gramophone for my birthday?
Yes, sweetheart, a gramophone. You shall have the best that money can buy.
Mother, did you hear that?
Yes, Angel, I heard. Now, suppose we all go to bed. It's been a long day.
Wait.
Shh. What is it?
Good old RAF. I wonder what they intend doing.
What was that, I wonder?
Oh, probably a bomb of some sort. I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, I must say I feel better now.
Mother Dobbs, mind you say goodnight to Chippikins.
I'm not speaking to him, the ungrateful little wretch.
That booming, I knew the sound. The sound of an exploding plane. And I remembered tales of flyers who had blundered into flocks of geese and ducks. Bodies that splintered propellers and smashed windshields. And what could pilots do against birds? Suicidal birds. But at least it showed that somewhere in the country they were trying. Somewhere in some small back room at this very moment they were thinking, working. And they would succeed. They had to. Had to. Had to.
John, wake up.
What? What is it?
John, they're gone. Listen.
What's the time?
10 o'clock.
10. That means the tide has turned. It's on the ebb. I wonder... Meg, do you suppose it could be that they only attack with the flood tide?
I don't know, dear. What are you going to do?
Where's the flashlight?
On the mantel.
I'm going outside.
Huh? What's happening?
The birds, they're gone, Mother.
Gone, you say?
Yes, John's going to have a look about.
Oh, don't you do it.
And why not?
They're all out there waiting.
Oh, Mother.
Waiting all around the door, silently, for you to open it.
John, do you suppose that...
Well, there's one way to find out. It was a scene of such violent death as few men have witnessed. All about me, wherever I threw the torch, lay their bodies, drifted as snow drifts, as sand drifts, their eyes bright in death, twinkling in unwinking points of fire. It was silent, so silent, yet I had the feeling that out there, somewhere, there was life. There was a shovel near the door, and I put it to use. First, I cleared a path from the door to the side of the house, and there I flashed my torch up. Every pane of glass had been smashed. The jagged edges flashed back my light. Many had birds impaled on them. Beyond, I saw the boards. They looked roughened and strange. There were flecks and streaks of blood on the boards, and a fine crisscross of splinters where the thousands upon thousands of bills had driven again and again into the wood. I shoveled the birds up against the windows and jammed them with my hands into the broken panes. Piled them on the sills and the cracks. A futile gesture. With the flood tide, another wave of assaulters would come and drive through these. But it would take time. And we needed time.